What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen P, and I am finally back. I know I've been gone for almost 3 weeks, but I really had to get myself together. You guys know I've been through some crazy things, and I just really need to pull myself together and just, so I can bring you guys the content that you're used to. But anywho, I also wanted to shout out my new subscribers. I have almost 400 new subscribers. Wow, you guys. Shout out to y'all for showing me love and just, going along my journey with me. Today, I am going to be vlogging and basically talking to you guys about depression. I feel like, this is a subject that really needs to be talked about because some people are battling where they're trying to go because, they're still dealing with depression or, just mental health, period. So I also want to include those type of videos along my journey just to let you guys know that there is no straight path to success. Like, it really be crazy. And I just want to be real and raw along my journey. And we just, gonna be cooking today. We just gonna vibe out today. But our main topic is mental health today. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. What's up? Okay, y'all. So I am about to cook breakfast. It's like noon. I fast every day. Like, I fast for at least 16 hours every day. Don't miss a beat. So last night I stopped eating around like 5:30 p.m. My fast was up at like 9 something, but that's still like a little too early for me to be eating for me because I don't really be hungry. I really only eat when I start to be hungry. So my morning, I'm really just about to eat some eggs. I was gonna make tuna, but I'm not really in the mood for tuna. So right now I'm just gonna cook some eggs. So let's get started. Got my eggs. I eat large eggs. Actually, guys, I changed my mind. I'm also going to include my little snack. These are so freaking good. I love them. And I watch my carbs as well because I feel like carbs are not my friend at all. Like, you have to really start to know your body, like when you're trying to lose weight, because, and just know like what doesn't work for you. I know that carbs and sugar do not like me, period. I will be fat tomorrow. Like, my mom's side of the family, they're like slim or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But on my dad's side, oh, it's the thickianas, the thick ladies. And we just can't eat what everybody else eat because we eat too many carbs one day, and I swear on everything, next week we'll have gained 5 pounds. So, yes, y'all, so I'm eating my little snacks, and I got cheese, and then they got pretzels over here. Not pretzels, I'm sorry, y'all, those are wheat thins. So I'm gonna have that with my breakfast as well. I'm also gonna have my yogurt. I know I've talked to you guys about this yogurt in one of my vlogs, my trucking vlogs. Y'all, I love this flavor. Like, this is my flavor, y'all. This is vanilla, y'all, by the way. My favorite's by this brand because it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. That's why I like this yogurt. Yogurt has a lot of sugar, which to me doesn't mean that it's necessarily healthy. Like, people think that it's healthy, but it be containing a lot of sugar. So this only has 2 grams of sugar, and it's literally my favorite. So vanilla and lemon is my favorite from this brand. I eat it all the time, don't miss a beat. So what I'm actually having for breakfast, I know I just said just eggs. It's eggs, my crackers and cheese, and then my yogurt. That's what I'm eating. And also, you guys, for people who's trying to lose weight or you're weight friendly and you're really trying to, be a better you this year or whatever the case is, I want to tell you guys about this brand. Okay, can y'all see that? Hold on, I'm trying to get, yes. His name is G Hughes, and his freaking dipping sauces, guys. This is Polynesian sauce, and you guys know this is very popular at Chick-fil-A, right? Guys. This stuff right here is the truth, okay? So Polynesian, honey mustard, I get these all the time. And guys, I'm trying to tell you, try it out. You might not like it. And I really feel like a lot of people don't like, stuff that don't have a lot of sugar in it is because you're used to having a lot of sugar. So until you wean your body off of a lot of sugar, a lot of stuff might not taste good to you. But to me, oh, and also from this brand, sweet chili sauce. It's just my heart and soul, like, yeah, so I just wanted to throw that in there. So let's get my pan. Okay, so of course you cut the stove on. Got my handy dandy spatula. And this is the butter I use, guys. It's from Kerrygold. I've been using this butter since I first started keto, and I just kept it in the regimen because it's really good for like if you need to get fat intake on keto as well. Yeah, so it's just really good butter. Y'all see my skin? I'm sorry, y'all. Can we just appreciate the skin, honey? Hey, girl, nice to meet you. You back? Okay, guys, so before, you know, I get into that, I just want to know how many people are really dealing with depression, or you just don't talk about it, or you just don't even know that you're dealing with depression. So we're going to get into that right now, and I'm going to talk about, you know, how it has affected me and where I am in my life right now dealing with depression. So, you guys, as you know, I went through that tornado. That was my first time in my semi-truck. I've never experienced a tornado ever in my life, never seen it, anything. So it really shocked the heck out of me. Like, I was so just shook up or whatever, and I fell into a depression. And, you know, I try not to let it affect me too much, you know, because I am looked at as a strong person, and people just really don't know how to, you know, deal with me because they've never seen me in pain. You know, I deal with all my pain alone, you know, usually. So I fell into a very, very deep depression, and I was really starting to see the darkness. And mind you, when I first moved from Detroit to Houston, I had really worked really hard to build myself up and just be who I was when I came to Houston. When I first came to Houston, I was just so vibrant. You know, my vibe was so undeniable, guys. I would go out by myself and end up with whole sections of people. Like, you know, people was just really rocking with me because, you know, my energy and my vibe was just refreshing. It's raw. It's not made up or anything, you know. And my year was pretty good, you know. And I fell into a really deep depression towards the end of the year. And I was just like, wow, like, it's crazy how life can turn for the worse so quickly. Like, the depression came out of nowhere, it seemed like, you know, because I thought I had handled it. And I just wasn't ready, you know. Like, usually I can act like I'm okay and nothing really bothers me. Or just get over or I usually get over things fast because I know I have to, you know. But that just wasn't the case. So I had to really deal with this, and I had to take some time to myself to really, you know, figure out why I feel the way I feel. So in conclusion to that, it's just like, I was really in a dark space. So I also wanted to, you know, try to connect with y'all a little bit because you guys make me feel so much better. Like, just me just being in this presentation and just, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I'm really working and, you know what I'm saying, leaving a vibe and energy on people. And, you know, people tell me I inspire them. Like, I really just didn't want to feel like I was letting y'all down. So I was creating shorts, you know, in the midst of me not being present. So, and even still, like, just the other day, I was just telling myself, like, okay, you got to pull yourself together. We got to get up. We got things to do. We got people, you know, wanting to see you. You know, you just got to deal with it. And it was so hard to deal with it. And usually that's not the case for me, but it was. So, yeah, you guys, my new year, I did not bring in the new year with this happy, healthy spirit. Like, I thought that's what it was going to be, but then it just really turned for the worst, and I was really just hurting. And, you know, even though my new year didn't start well, I didn't want it to stop there, you know. So I was like, okay, I know what I got to do, and I'm going to just do it. I pray. I talk to my spiritual side all the time. Like, I don't know if you guys are connected to your spiritual side yet, but my spiritual side is so loud, I can't even ignore it no more. So, yeah, I was talking to my spiritual side and just really just trying to sort some things out. And what I want to say about depression is not a straight line. You know what I'm saying? One day you might wake up happy, and the next day you're crying and trying to figure out why you feel the way you feel. And that's just how it was for me. And I had to allow myself to feel how I was feeling and just, you know that I was going to be okay. And I was just trying to get back to the other side, you know, and I'm still trying to, honestly, if I'm being honest with y'all. You know, I feel like my spirit is broken, you know. And I worked so hard to get where I am mentally. And I just felt like I was spiraling backwards. And that's the worst thing ever, you know, coming from somebody who has been depression prone since I was young. So I just didn't want to go back to that girl, you know. I've been through a lot of pain. I've been hurt by a lot of people, but I just choose not to be that person. I choose not to wear it. You know, I choose to just be like, okay, it was a reason. Man, I might not understand the lesson in that, but it's always a reason why people come and go. It's a reason why they don't stick. And even though, you know, our heart's telling us that we love those people, sometimes that's just not the best thing for you. And your spirit's already be knowing that. You feel it. You feel that these people are wrong, but in your heart, you kind of just like, I want that. But your mind is really, in your mind, you know you feel it and you know it don't feel right. So, you know, I've been through a lot of that in my lifetime. I know pain all too well, hurting and just, you know, spiraling out of control because you don't understand why people would do you like that. And they did do me like that. And, you know, I just didn't want to go back to that feeling. I moved to Houston to be free. And every time when I go home, I be happy to be home, but I don't want to stay there more than one day. That's so crazy to say that, I know, but I don't have to go home all the time, you know, like maybe once a year. And I'm just fine with that. You know, I don't have to go home all the time. Because I feel like home, there was a lot of pain there. It was a lot of betrayal there. It was a lot of everything. I'm not saying I ran from that. I'm just saying that I couldn't heal there. It was just too much that was done to me, you know? So when I came to Houston, it was just like, and I still feel like that. No matter where I go, as soon as I touch the Houston border or get right back in Houston, it's like, I'm so pure. I'm so just happy. I forget everything that people do to me. And I don't know, this is my happy place. So I don't want to change it. And it's probably not going to change for a long time. I just want to, you know, say to anybody who is experiencing depression or you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. I want to make this a place where you feel okay to just say, I'm not okay. Because I feel like you can't do that a lot. You know, so you can't explain to the people you love, like, hey, I'm not okay. They don't even know how to register that, you know, most of the time. Or they don't know how to be there. They don't know how to be there for you. So, you know, I just want to make this a place where it's okay not to be okay. Like, seriously, you guys, I'm speaking from my heart right now because I am an empath and I just really care. I do. Like, when I was younger, it was a whole bunch of, oh, I don't care this and I don't that. And I never spoke on how much I didn't care. I just always showed that I didn't care. But now as I'm older, this is just who I am. I've always cared. It's just, I was damaged by people. I was hurt by people, you know, stabbed in the back and all of that. So I felt like I couldn't be that person anymore. But this is who I was meant to be. So I'm not going to be a dry, I don't care person in the world. We don't need no more of that. We actually need people who really care. So, you know, things can, you know, shift for the better. So you guys know that I'm, you know, wanting to be an entrepreneur no matter what it is. And I love, you guys know what's crazy is I love trucking, but I want to have my own, you know. I just feel like I was not made to have a boss. And that's just how I truly feel. It never works out because they don't even know how to run their own business, you know. So that's just how I feel about that. And I don't know, I just don't feel bad for it, you know. Like, I feel like we all should be happy that we want to take ownership. If you want to take ownership in your life, do it. Like, don't let nobody spiral you to, you know, do anything other than what you want to do, because they don't know. The calling wasn't for you to tell them anyway. So just don't tell people things. Just kind of just do it and let them judge after that. But that's after you didn't already did it and you didn't succeeded, you know. So yes, I just wanted to, you know, really touch on that and just know that it's okay not to be okay. We all had those moments. And in my journey, I don't want to just come on here and show you guys success. I don't want to just show you guys that, because I feel like that's not being like truly honest, you know. Like, we all have those times and those road bumps, and I just want to take y'all along everything. So, you know, once we get to the top, you're gonna be like, dang, Queen P, remember we was doing this and that? Remember your videos is like this? Like, yeah, I want y'all to be like that. Like, I want it to be raw. I'm just a raw person, period. But let me show y'all my eggs. Y'all better not talk about my eggs. So, these is my eggs, y'all. Nice and, you know, this a wet looking pepper is my thing. Like, I freaking love pepper. I think it's very important to, you know, acknowledge mental health because we don't talk about it. And a lot of communities need to acknowledge that you're not okay. And, you know, I wish people stop doing the, oh, I don't care, and not dealing with the pain and just going back out into the world and on to the next. It seemed cool for the internet or social media to act like you're okay when you're not. And just keep moving because everybody, you know, tells you to do that. Like, oh, just keep moving. You keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Like, everybody say the same thing. But in reality, to me, in my opinion, I feel like everybody should be dealing with it. Sit in a room, cry, scream. Like, really feel how somebody made you feel. Feel the hurts. Like, really hurt. Because if you really, really do that, as time goes on, the pain don't even hurt that bad. If you really just sit in your own stuff. Sit in the dark. Like, really allow yourself to be in the dark sometimes, because if you don't, you're doing nothing but creating another damaged person. It's a lot of damaged people in this world, and it makes it hard for a person like me because I'm not damaged, you know, and I just want to be happy. I just want to love someone, you know. I want things that I feel like it's not really at reach at this moment because there's so much going on in the world, you know. Dang, why I'm getting emotional, y'all, telling y'all that, but for real, like, it's a lot of stuff, and I feel like it's a lot of things have been done to me that just isn't fair, but I can't even dwell on it. I just really have to feel the pain, and, you know, later on down the line, it all just always works itself out, and I always, you know, be like, oh, okay, that's why they did that, or it was a lesson for me, you know, to just really just be like, I'm really that girl. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, it's some people in this world, and I know it's some people that feel like me, that you just feel like you don't fit at all. No matter what you try to do, you just don't fit. And that's how I be feeling, you know. But I still, you know, just try my best because there's nothing I can do. You know, we're all gonna have our time where we are gonna be gone, but it's so hard to cohabitate in a world where you feel like you just don't belong. Like, I wish I could do people how they do me, and I wish I can get my lick back, but it's just not a part of me. It's not who I am. It's not what God intended me to do. So I can't, you know, I just have to just chuck it up and take it and just deal with it. So I've been through a lot, you guys, and I just want y'all to see the raw feeling of everything. I want you to feel me because I know a lot of people feel me and they be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? She really showing that side. Like, yes, absolutely. I don't believe in just going straight to the success ladder or whatever you want to call it, because it's just not ideal. Yeah, you guys, enough of me ranting. We need people who are going to take responsibility and be like, I'm not okay. Get yourself together so when you meet somebody who's meant to change your life, you can actually go along with them and have your life change and not be stuck somewhere and you don't want to move because you really don't want to change yourself, or you're stubborn to change. You're gonna look at your life later on and be like, wow, I'm really still in the same spot, all because I didn't deal with my stuff. Don't be that person. These eggs though, I did that. I'm gonna tell y'all the seasoning I use on my eggs. So just in case you guys want to try it out, but it's called Sazon or Sazon. I don't know, I might be saying it wrong. S-A-Z-O-N. Oh my goodness, y'all. My eggs was so freaking good. But yeah, so my last thing I want to talk about is, you know, dealing with people. If you can only laugh with people and, you know, you can't have serious moments with them, or you can't really sit down and say, I'm not okay. You know, they're only there for when things are fun and, you know, laughy, or, you know, just happy. You might just want to reconsider, you know, your circle of people, because there's nothing wrong with being cool with those kind of people, you know, because they serve their purpose, you know, where they fit. But when you're talking about, you know, going to the next level and stuff like that, I really feel like you really got to be mindful of who you're taking with you. People get love mixed up with loyalty. And just because you love someone doesn't mean they're loyal to you. Just because you love someone doesn't mean that they're supposed to go to the level that you're going to next. And you really just have to figure that out before it's too late, you know, because I feel like we are, you know, emotional creatures. We're human beings and we just want what we want. And that's not always the case. And that's just not always what you should be doing. It's like the people who deserve the sun, like they always get so much darkness. So I just want to be who I am. And that's why I'm just, you know, trying to bring my vibes to y'all and just in hope that you guys really take your mental health serious and that you only let people who are supposed to be in your life right now, you know, in, and everyone else just has to go. That's just that. Shout out to everybody who watched my video all the way to the end, you know, because it takes a lot of craft to make these videos, and I really be speaking from my heart. I know a lot of people don't have a long attention span, and I'm trying to, this year I'm really going to work on, you know, making it very interesting. And I want to show y'all my fun side. I've shown you guys the informative side and, you know, just the, you know, the serious, classy business P. But I also, you know, want to show y'all my goofy side as well. So like I always say, I will always try to bring you guys the best content, but I will always be myself all day, every day, all day. Bye.